You know how sometimes life feels like it's pushing you down again and again? Like no matter what you do, things just don't work out? Well, that's exactly how Elon Musk's life started. But instead of quitting, he kept getting back up every single time. Elon wasn't born rich. He grew up in South Africa in a pretty normal neighborhood. As a kid, he was shy, quiet, and often lost in his own thoughts. While most kids were outside playing, Elon was reading books. Not just storybooks, but science and engineering books. By the time he was 12, he had already built his own video game and sold it for a few bucks. But things weren't easy at home. His parents divorced and school wasn't fun either. He got bullied, beaten up, and left with scars, literally. One time a group of kids threw him down a flight of stairs and knocked him out cold. But even then he didn't complain. He just said, "Okay, life's hard. What's next?" After finishing school, Elon realized something. He didn't want to spend his life in South Africa. He wanted to build things that could change the world. So he packed his bags and moved to Canada with almost nothing in his pocket. He worked random jobs like cleaning boilers and cutting wood just to survive. But deep inside, he knew this was just the beginning. Eventually, he made it to the US, the land of dreams. He joined college, studied physics and economics, and started to dream even bigger. He wanted to do something that mattered. Not for fame, not for money, but because he believed humans could do so much more.
Then came his first company, Zip2. Elon and his brother Kimball worked day and night in a tiny office. No vacations, no fancy stuff, just hustle. There were nights Elon slept on the office floor because he didn't have enough money for rent. And guess what? After years of struggle, they sold Zip2 for $307 million. Elon's share was around $22 million, a life-changing amount. Now, most people would retire at that point, buy a mansion, live the dream, chill out. But not Elon. He wasn't chasing comfort, he was chasing purpose. So he invested his money into something new, X.com, an online banking idea. People thought it was crazy. Online money? Back then it sounded like science fiction, but Elon didn't care. He worked on it until it turned into what we now know as PayPal. Then PayPal was sold to eBay for $1.5 billion, and Elon made about $180 million. Now, here's the part that shows who he really is. Instead of keeping the money, he invested almost all of it into 3 new companies, SpaceX, Tesla, and Solar City. And that's when everything started falling apart. SpaceX failed 3 times in a row. Rockets exploded mid-air. Millions of dollars vanished. Tesla was on the edge of bankruptcy. People laughed at him, saying he was done. Even his friends told him to stop before he lost everything. At one point, he had to choose between saving Tesla or SpaceX, because he couldn't afford to fund both. But Elon said something legendary. "I'd rather be the one who tried and failed than the one who never tried at all." So he went all in, literally. He borrowed money for rent just to keep his companies alive. And then, on the 4th launch, SpaceX finally succeeded. The rocket made it to orbit. That one launch changed everything. NASA noticed. They offered SpaceX a contract worth $1.6 billion. And just like that, Elon was back in the game. Soon, Tesla started growing too. Everyone said an electric car company couldn't survive, but Elon proved them wrong. Today, Tesla isn't just a car company. It's a revolution. It changed how the world thinks about clean energy. But even after success, Elon never stopped pushing limits. He kept asking crazy questions like, what if we could make life multi-planetary? What if we could land rockets and reuse them? What if cars could drive themselves? And now, he's literally doing all of it. He's building rockets that can land themselves. He's creating cars that drive you home while you just chill. He's building tunnels under cities, developing AI, and even working on connecting the human brain to computers. But here's what most people don't see. Behind all the success, there's still the same man who once slept in his office and got bullied as a kid. The difference? He never gave up.
Elon once said, "When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are against you." That's the core of his story. He failed, got back up, failed again, and still didn't stop, because deep down he believed that if humans can dream big enough, they can do the impossible. Think about it. This guy went from getting beaten up in school to sending rockets into space, from sleeping in an office to running multiple billion-dollar companies, from being told he's crazy to becoming one of the most influential people on the planet. And still, if you ask him what drives him, he won't say money or power. He'll just say, "I want to make life better for humans. I want to make sure we survive." That's it. No fancy speech, no ego, just purpose. So next time you feel like quitting, remember this. Elon Musk was once broke, laughed at, and told his ideas were impossible. But he turned impossible into done. You don't need to be a genius to change the world. You just need to keep going when others stop. You just need to believe that your vision matters, even when no one else sees it. Because at the end of the day, success doesn't come from luck or talent. It comes from not giving up when you have every reason to. That's what Elon Musk taught the world. That it's okay to be different. It's okay to fail. What's not okay is to stop trying. So yeah, dream crazy dreams. Start small, stay hungry, and keep moving forward. Because one day, someone's gonna look at you the way people look at Elon and say, "That's the person who refused to give up."